All right, so today is November the 30th, 2022, and I decided I am going to record the video about a girl by the name Selena Velvet, and I don't even know what his name is, but he does have a YouTube channel, and it's known as TopNotch Idiots. It just popped up right on the side of my YouTube channel, because that's what they do over there. That's what the Sergey Brin and his partner Larry, that's basically what they do. That's the kind of stuff I was promised they're gonna do, and that's what they continue to do. Now let me demonstrate to you what exactly I'm talking about. I'm talking about this girl here. This basically lifted my hair up when I saw it, and sure, it's a nice name for the music too. Oh, there you go, Criminal. Okay, very, very nice. I was not impressed when I saw this song because of some stuff that she embedded inside in it. It was a rather a bunch of unpleasantness that went into a real torture issues, severe sleep deprivation. That was not restricted to her location only, but on many other locations, many other people. That I wouldn't even know who this girl was. And so don't you censor me, Fiona. So Selena Velvet. And so I got a little bit excited. I didn't even know who she was. I thought this was actually a daughter maybe Prince Andrew made on the side or something like this. Nah, folks, you don't know much about the London. Anything will be possible. So it just didn't click to me till I actually started to think about, and this is how it works. This is so unusual stuff. This stuff here. Very difficult. Very difficult case. Why is it so difficult case? It's difficult because I observed her by watching this guy here. I observed her by observing this guy here, this guy. Am I gonna get a second chance here or what? It's a program called as a TopNotch Idiots. This guy.
Excuse me. Yes, I'm looking for Hollywood.
Turn around this way. So turn back towards towards your left.
Listen, I have no idea what direction.
Turn back towards your left and then go straight and then it's up there. I really don't know.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Yes. Hello?
Not this guy.
What's happening?
The homie over here. This guy. This guy that you see right there. This kid. It really angered me. You know, it wasn't because just that I would lose my temper or something just like this, but I didn't even know who the hell this guy was. I know that he was involved in MK Ultra, and I saw her basically in his videos. And so I had no idea, other than I know that psychiatrist here from Slovenia, Peter Kapš, police, was became involved in this crime. With their best interest is basically to cause as many problems as possible to American society, to cause as much division as possible, and it quite successfully so. Still an idiot. No, this is nothing wrong with it. I don't mind young kids doing their stuff. I was young too. Maybe I was, you know, I had my ways too. But what can I say? What I didn't like about this stuff, there's something else. You know, this is basically joking stuff. I don't mind.
What's up, bro?
I don't mind joking. You know what I mean? I don't mind joking. The problem is what angered me, what I lost my temper on several occasions when observing this guy on the internet. Not only that he was involved in MK Ultra scenarios, and things didn't go quite well. He had to do his stuff to get ahead. He had to do his stuff to get a jump, to do this stuff. And he says, I don't know what his name is, I'm gonna contact and talk, but he says on his videos, don't try to do this stuff. He's got this black guy with him, and this black guy is really, really nice guy. This black guy is really, really nice guy. He says,
Hey, I quit! I'm done with this shit. This job is not meant for me. I'm gonna go be a porn star today.
the thing is that the stuff that you see right there, this kind of stuff, this is okay. I don't mind. I don't mind this kind of stuff, but I didn't like the video in which he was driving people completely insane, basically getting the man. Okay, this is where the problem is. This is where the problem is. You guys, I recommend you go over his videos. Don't try anything like the stuff they do, because you cannot do the stuff the way they do. This is where the problem was with me. This is where I had a problem. I'm surveillanced in my home here, in this house here, 24/7. In the United States of America, I was surveillanced 24/7. Even in a toilet, they had cameras. It's like this. Shower, whatever the fuck. This is not paranoia. Do not try what he is trying to do. They ambush people. They get people, literally, decent people, working people, family-oriented individuals that go to work, that come back, that do the stuff, whatever. And what they do is they turn their life into hell by bugging the people with the cameras inside of the cars, with the cameras inside of the apartments, inside of the houses during their absence. Bah! It's intruder! Who is on the phone? It's your security company, sir. We responded to a burglary case. And before you know, you got the fucking cameras all over your home, inside, everywhere. Spy cameras, micro cameras. Your life now is shit. They know about everything you have inside of your home. By the way, I've never owned a fire weapon because I never felt the need to own one. I never even had a knife, a pocket knife. Now, that's bizarre, isn't it? But with the people like this, what the fuck cannot go wrong? At one point in time in my life, most of my life, till I left the United States of America, the only thing I had with me was a cash and my driver's license in my back pocket. It turned into a hell, carrying this shit with me all the time, having everything destroyed, buying a new car and magically belt fuck up on the new car, and all kinds of stuff like this. This is what angered me. What angered me is what people from Asia have confirmed me should anger me. Chinese President Xi Jinping told me that there is only one thing he cannot do in China to Chinese people, and that's basically to drive them insane through the jokes. That's the only thing in Asia, and it is not restricted to China, but throughout entire Asia, that they will kill you, he told me. And I can tell you this because there was a variety of Asian governments involved in this, and they wanted to make me aware about not laughing to the stuff they do to you. They told me, don't laugh to the stuff they do to you because they're going to destroy you, they're going to rip you apart. Talking about 1-800 London CABAL. Special Complaint Department for the people with the special criminal needs, basically. Needs such as blocking human being from the right to exercise his freedoms at United Nations, International Court for Human Rights, Amnesty International. Of course, government agencies that enforce anywhere from law enforcement and to other agencies that enforce the rights, the human rights, basic necessities for human to exist. I ended up wasting 28 years of life filing for more than a dozen political asylum procedures throughout the Northern American continent, in Canada, in the United States, changed several states in attempt to survive this shit, and in Europe, anywhere from Belarus, Poland, Germany, Austria, Belgium, Norway, Sweden, Austria. I was trying to save myself life, Hungary, and so on. Belarus, even I fucking ended up in a Belarus, trying to escape this bullshit, Illuminati bullshit, 1-800 London CABAL. The Asians told me there's only one thing you cannot do in Asia. That's play a dirty joke on people and expect people to laugh at your dirty joke. When I say dirty joke, you're going to watch the videos from the guy, you're going to see that he actually gets to the car, he has somebody come to the car, and it's like, hey man, hello, yeah? You got a bunch of condoms hanging in the back of the car, by the way. And the guy comes out of the car, and those are always the guys that polish their cars, that do their stuff, they go to work. The police goes in their ass inside of the toilet, literally with a camera, seeing what the fuck you have that day when you step out of the car. So something's not going to go wrong. You know what I mean? Well-behaved, respected people who held jobs, who have employment, can't afford to have a crime record. You get it? And then it starts. The guy comes out of the car, boom. Somebody else comes, jumps inside of the car, locks the car. The guy see this. He goes, get the fuck out of my car. And by the way, you're talking about the guys that buy themselves good cars. New cars, good cars and stuff like this. I'm just giving you an example. It's bizarre. It's crazy, bat crazy, insane shit in which psychiatrist Peter Kapsch alone was involved in it. Alone went on to drive people in the United States of America insane, contribute with his bullshit, with his insanity. So the, I don't know, so the society will fucking crack. You know, a joker. That's the fucking joker right there. And what happens? The people, if you watch his show, are fucking driven through the edge into a nervous breakdown. They go through the nervous breakdown. In the end, it's like, hey, don't worry, bro. Hey, oh, here is a few bucks, whatever. But what happens, man? That's a nervous breakdown that stays with you maybe for the rest of a life, a fucking trauma that you go through. You get it? Maybe it's a month, maybe two, when this guy goes off on somebody, you know what I mean? Gets a fucking jail sentence, gets a fucking criminal record. It's a shit that goes, and eventually due to damage, psychological damage on a long term that's cost the person, maybe cost the person God knows what kind of misfortunes in life. It's illegal. It's criminal. It's the kind of stuff that goes into a category in which police used to enforce. For the situations like this, they'll break your fucking knees, elbows, so you won't even be able to walk 4, not only on 2. It used to be like this. It used to be like this. And what got on my nerve is not only the stuff that I stated to you, because it was a whole police department from the city where this man is involved in this crime. Confirm me they do the stuff like this. What got on my fucking nerve is my life. Toxic environment which psychiatrists, Slovenian police exercised against me here in Slovenia. Creating a toxic situation like this 24/7 that make your fucking habits, normal habits, eating habits, toxic as preference. They destroy you, they rip you apart. Ha 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 ha. Now we are the Charles Mansons. Nobody wants this kind of life, man. That's what got me off. That's what pissed me off. It's not okay. Don't try to do what this guy is doing. That's one thing I'm going to give you a warning about. The second thing, what also got me off with this stuff? The way the people get to the money, the way the people start making money these days. This gentleman, this Mexican gentleman that you see right there, yeah, he said that he's of a Mexican origins. Yeah, I remember when I was walking from his place to his sister's place. The sister is the girl that you have seen right there. According to the MK Ultra scenario, that's a sister. They live in a big city. And I remember when we would commute from his place to some girl that was young. Basically, her mom was involved. Her mom is American, and according to the father's side, she is Latina, is a Mexican. Father was a Mexican, I think. And he got married to another Mexican woman from the guy that you see right there. I didn't know what the fuck the guy wanted, the young kid. What the young kid want from me, for God's sake? What the fuck? Now I get what he wanted. He became a big star, a really, really recognized, based on something that should never ever happen. It's not okay. None of this stuff is okay. And you're gonna see watching his videos, a lot of people are hurt. A lot of people walk away. A lot of people can't deal with that stuff. And so to get these people on board, to get these people to cooperate with the police department, with American police basically obtaining a backup for the crime, because this is just a little guy that is doing his show. He's making a good money with it. But behind this operation, the one who is running this operation is the police department. You'll be fucking surprised. Wouldn't you be surprised that this, what you see here, is not even the guy that's doing this stuff? It's actually the police that is enforcing this kind of stuff through the world of surveillance, spy cameras, inside of the people's toilets, inside of the living room, inside of the fucking cars, observing you 24/7. A public money going to the fucking espionage, waste, Big Brother Orwellian bullshit. You see it as innocent stuff. You are laughing to it. But this joke, this game, 1-800 London CABAL, Department for Special Needs, for Special Assistance, psychiatric gag. They put the psychiatric gag on me, man. They ruined me 28 years of life with a psychiatric gag, bullying me, claiming me that I don't even know what the fuck goes on with me. In respect to MK Ultra, I have to prove, identify people. You want this? You want the Joker? You want the Joker in your life? You want ha 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 instead of your American Constitution? You want the same shit like they have in Great Britain, in so-called United Kingdom? You don't understand what the fuck is going on. They're taking country down. They're taking the whole world with it down. That's what got on my nerve in respect to this stuff. And so the guy, I didn't even know what the fuck goes on. He got me all over the place with his family. By the way, her mom is really beautiful. Was involved since 1995, and I got an idea that might have been just another lady from Andrew or something like this, or maybe Donald Trump, because this was the circle I was moving in. This is how things like this become actually realized, realistic. They happen actually through the circles like this. I didn't even know who this girl was when I saw it. I had no fucking idea. I knew that she was involved. It was really unpleasant stuff. It's not that I would not want the best for her. In Slovenian language you say privoščiti, means that I wouldn't wish her to have her life fulfilled, happy and so on. This is not what the fuck is all about. This gets involved racial segregation issues. Because the police department, failed American Supreme Court, American justices needed something to apologize the crime. And they started to sting people with racial profiling by involving me, coming out with bizarre scenarios, which started actually in 1995 with a severe torture in which blacks were heavily involved. Blacks, by the way, American blacks, demanded on behalf of Vladimir Putin, literally through Italian minority in the United States of America, to also take stand against me so they can have their game rolling. And I have a complete fuck up of United States of America, the Constitution. And the only Bill of Rights that's left to you is the name from the guy that calls himself Bill of Rights. How can this be okay? In what way can this be okay? When it's the whole system, it's rotten. It's standing the whole fucking world. And it ruined me 28 years of life. How can this shit be okay? Yes, the girl was nice in a way that she took me along whenever she needed me, whenever the contract was needed. I got tortured because this is basically how I paid. This is what they took from me for me to get approves, for which right I didn't have because I had a psychiatric gurg in my mouth. In 2013, 2012, the right to forced unemployment, no right to work on 2 continents, European and American, Northern American continent, was expanded into a psychiatric gag. You are a paranoid schizophrenic. Eventually in 2015, if you will say even that MKUltra existed, is what psychiatrist Tatiana Proxer claimed. I will have ambulance vehicle immediately in front of your home and will take you away again. And that's exactly what happened that day. Bam, 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 bam. On the door from this room right here. Are you ready? Are we going? Ha, 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 ha. If I go back to the Asian governments, such as Chinese, Filipino, and all the governments, Indonesian, all the governments in the region, if we go back, do anything you want, but don't fuck with the people's sanity. People preserved one. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do there, but if you're gonna start doing stuff like this, they warned me, then they're gonna kill you. Faster than what we're gonna be able to even save you. People don't play with their sovereignty. People don't play with their national integrity, with their right to defend freedoms, to be alive. Through 1-800 London CABAL, basically. They reserve the right to the sanity, not to the song of the Joker with which London 1-800 CABAL stank the whole fucking world that's ready to blow up itself. Jokers, fucking jokers in Buckingham Palace. As for the girl, she has brothers from her father's side. Mom and father live separately. They lived separately. I think the two separated from what I can recall. The father, I think, separated, like in maybe 98 or something like this, when the two went apart. With mom, I think that she used to work in some kind of a government job. I think that she had that she was like working, I don't even know, maybe library or school or something like this, that she would be coming home to her baby, basically. Where I would find myself, with a girl of 14 years old, child, boy, that would start taking me for walks, but this shit happened all over the place. It was the same in Italy with that girl, too. Across the city to another location, basically, to see her other part of the family and stuff. You wouldn't believe this shit. Complete confusion. What first was her brother, and I think even his brother, the brother of, or might have been a father, but I think that the gentleman, the Hispanic gentleman that you see here, I think that he's got another brother that is older than he is, I think. But it could be that was the father, actually. I am not even sure about this. It's a little bit confusing when it comes to how many brothers and sisters and so on and so forth, yeah? Let me see this stuff here.
You want to check it out, bro?
Yeah.
What?
Are you fucking serious, bro?
What?
Bro?
Huh?
What the fuck is that? Bro, what you just did, bro? fuck is your problem, bro? I fucking told you, bro. I fucking told you what the fuck is funny, bro. I fucking hate the fuck out of you, bro.
This. That's it, man. That's it. I know the people are laughing to it. People don't know how fucking laughing to their own death. You're laughing to your own spy cameras. You're laughing to the government expanding their operations inside of your fucking homes. Anywhere from your laptops, anywhere from your fucking TVs, washing machines, cameras, everywhere. Now I sound like a paranoid. So who, what, so give a fuck. What can I tell you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how are you today? It's time to wake the fuck up. We live in a world that, as Prince Andrew stated, his security guard stated, we had people coming to the Buckingham Palace, they did not even check when they walked inside of the palace. Do you know why? Yeah, well, you guessed it. The last city that was bugged in Britain, I think it was bugged to the point that people didn't even have to be inspected for their whereabouts, daily whereabouts. I don't know how the fuck they do it, but I think this is the most surveillance state in the world. People talk about the police state and stuff like that. People don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, including Alex Jones, who truly knows about this stuff probably more than anybody in the United States of America. Glasgow probably was the last one that was completely where the job was completed. And when I say the job completed, it means they had so many fucking cameras that virtually probably would have a capability to go inside of every fucking apartment. I don't know how they do it. Building, home, whatever it is. Big brother watching you, I'm definitely not trying to make you paranoid. I have proven my case to be beyond real. No, beyond horrific. Not real. If that's the life you want, go ahead and just go like Charles Manson did. The guy who ended up with that Nazi swastika on his forehead. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't have anything else to say. As for the girl was here inside of this room, inside of this house, God knows how many occasions. Apparently that I was so insane under MK Ultra that I declined her because she was not white enough. That's how far this shit went. As for the people that you see on the show from the top-notch idiots, some of them are actors in a sense that they are told in advance what's going to happen, what to expect, and are acting, and some are just randomly picked up people. Pre-inspected literally by the police department, wherever they are filming this stuff, or maybe even police departments, so to say, because police departments bosses, chiefs were involved in this stuff. They told me even there's going to be a big trouble when this shit comes out, but I think it's going to be worthy, because this is no life, this is nothing, this is bullshit. People get killed left and right. It's all kinds of stuff that goes on. People spend their lives behind bars with nothing to have in between, have done. They are planted, they lose jobs, they lose families, and there is some kind of a hunt on things that don't fucking exist, so that some people can lie and profit from within, and so on and so forth. This is unbearable. At least it should be unbearable for some people. This is how far this world have come. Many of the people that you see right there filmed have participated already in much earlier periods. I've seen that many of the actors, many of the people that I have seen have participated in these films and the videos about them. And I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that it might have been recorded earlier, or it might have been re-recorded and so on, based on the events they have gone through. They pay for the people. They are paying people. They're giving people on the side money for this project to be realized. And when you connect the city option, the right to employment, when somebody starts to fuck with your employment, and you just want to be seen as a member of the society, like a normal member of the society, you might even start seeing yourself as stuff like this as a humor is funny. I've caught myself watching and giggling and laughing about it. I didn't know how to pursue this stuff, but I'm gonna tell you, I was labeled as a paranoid schizophrenic in 2013. What they're doing to you is they're driving you mentally ill. You yourself, when you are watching this stuff, you yourself are convincing yourself that this is okay, and this is not okay. You yourself are becoming a paranoid schizophrenic, especially if you did participate it, and you knew about it, and you feel good about this type of style. Unless you have a political agenda that you benefit from within, you're mentally ill. All kinds of civil rights involved, going through involvement with the people who claimed all discrimination against me, with having me basically drugged up. That's how the bills were paid. So that you know. That's all. I'm not going to waste time on this stuff anymore. Would I should thank anybody for anything? I'd have to see. Because the only thing I gave you is the experience I had. Slovenian psychiatrist Petar Kapš, Slovenian police, psychiatrist here from Slovenia that represented interests of Vladimir Putin, of the war that you see in Ukraine, involving this shit, enjoying, giving their own scenarios on how to support emotional, share crime basically, because when you do shit like this in Slovenia and give a fucking support to somebody somewhere else, that somebody somewhere else can say, oh, but they do it over there too. You see, so that's a new normal. It's like dealing a fucking mental illness throughout the globe. That's a hot spot here in Slovenia for the stuff that shouldn't exist. It's not okay. It's not alright to destroy somebody's life for your Joker game. The girl appeared to me to be okay. The guy appeared to me also to be okay. That they're not such bad people. I think that the both of these are, I think they're good people. They're not bad people. That I wouldn't say that they are out there that it would be malicious. It would be a character that would be a character that would be based on a pure evil or anything like this. No, I wouldn't go for it. Even that somebody could get an impression, don't get that kind of impression, I don't think so. These are just the people, young people, paying their bills for what should not exist. Don't even try doing that kind of stuff because you're gonna die. Somebody's gonna fucking kill you. As I stated, these people have a complete police assistance, complete surveillance before they do the stunts with the people. And many people from various racial backgrounds, therefore certain racial backgrounds are promoted through this kind of schizophrenic depicting somebody basically through the issues that are universal to everybody. You know, who the fuck would not lose mind if you tell somebody that you came, you know, somebody's rushing on a meeting or something and you come to pick him up, calls for the Uber, and the guy comes with a Yamaha, basically motorbike, to pick you up and stuff like this, drive people insane. And, you know, certain people, like a black diplomats from Africa that appears over there, like completely cool, diplomatic about it and stuff like this, basically smarter, you know, than other people, you see. So you're creating schizophrenic picture. You're basically creating, with the stuff like this, you're creating a picture that is completely unreal, that's fucking fake. That's based on a fucking lie, on a schizoia, on something that does not fucking exist. And you project that shit to society, literally to the Joker, to the ha ha ha. At the same time murdering decent people for being born, basically. Not even for the fucking skin. As I told you, I don't even consider myself as a white, thanks to what was done to me in the United States of America. You are promoting a black racism, because the black racists, black bigots, have seen me in something that was not even a case, so just so they could profit from within. Generalizing population so that you can profit financially, murdering basically people with lies. Is that the fucking picture that you promote? I'm not happy about this stuff. Obviously, I'm not happy about this stuff, but you got my point. The two guys are okay. They're not bad people. They're doing this stuff to promote themselves through life, like everybody does. So obviously, this is the world we live in. So why not? So why not? As long as it goes, right? So why not? Just thinking about some of the issues I don't want to even stress about, but you know, this is the way it is. So if you want to know if I identified more than just the two people, their families, the father from the man that you see, from the young man, got married to another Latina lady, I think, and his wife is a white American, stayed single. Basically, I think quite blonde mother from Fiona from Selena. So, for me to say, probably this doesn't sound too damn romantic because she was flirting with me, but this is the way it's gonna be. This stuff is not okay. None of this stuff is okay. I don't agree with it. She had me on a tours before she got her high school, and I have written on the YouTube that she is age of 30, 32. She was not happy about it. I always gave her more years than what she was. It probably is 28. 28 to 30 maximum. Talking about the comments here I have placed under her video. Her brother is older. That brother is quite a few years older. This girl used to live with mother inside the apartment. It's like an apartment building. And this was to become her place already a long time ago. I could go through the various projects because she did listed stuff, so it would give me a reminder, so it would remind me of different events and stuff like this. The same thing did her brother, stuff like that. But this guy, this black guy that you see that is a partner, this guy is really, really nice guy. That's one thing I'm going to tell you, that this black guy, he's got like a very skinny black guy on a picture that you see oftentimes. I think maybe right there. Yeah, there you go. This is actually a really, really good person, I think. Okay, I think it's a humorist, it's a good person. He wanted to pay for his studies. You know, this was a student. Both of them students. Okay. The Mexican guy, as he himself identified himself as a Latino of Mexican origins, he claimed me he wants to become, when he first started with this stuff here, when he first started with this stuff, it was Slovenian psychiatrist whose attention he got because of bad crazy shit, because he stated to, that was sometimes probably like in maybe even 2010, that he related himself to me, to my anger issues. And when he started to pose on the streets, one of his first videos was to stare at the people. There is some kind of video in which he goes on the streets and he's staring at the people, and he stated to me that he got an idea about doing that kind of stuff because of the stuff that I write, because he feels a lot of injustice in my writing, frustration, anger, and kind of stuff, and was acknowledged by the Slovenian psychiatrists as a schizophrenic, as somebody who is mentally ill. But he had a qualities. Okay, he had a qualities. I think he completed his high school. I estimate that it was like 2011, something like this. I would go when he was thinking about what he's going to go study. 2012. He told me that he's going to go and will take some, if not for the mental health professional, at least that he studied some psychology and stuff like this in his school. The possibility is in it that the guy actually got his maybe even degree from psychology or something like this. You know, this really does look like a schizophrenic here. You know, shit like this.
What are you looking at, dog? What's up, homie? Oh, you tripping, dog? Whoa, fool? You got a problem, dog? I'll fucking whoop your ass right now, my nigga. You got me fucked up, my boy. Run it, fool. Run it. Oh, fool.
So that, I don't know how, I don't know why. I hope not because of the fear or whatever it is. You know, I actually even have to thank both of these guys, and him and his sister, because I feel that in a way that this people have actually done some sort of something to lift the society up. And it's all gonna depend on how this case is gonna resolve, case of mine, because of which I lost 28 years of life. In a way, this is really provocative. It's aggressive. And it actually opens minds to people in many ways. However, I never ever will give up from what I stated.
Let's see how he reacts.
Fuck you do back on my block, homie? What's up, fool? The fuck you do back on my block, homie? What's up, fool? The fuck you do back on my block, my boy? What's up, fool? What's up, homie? What's up, fool? What's up, fool? What the fuck you looking at, dog? What's up, homie? Fucking tripping, dog? Whoa, fool? You got a problem, dog? I'll fucking whoop your ass right now, my nigga. You got me.
It definitely, either way I think about all this stuff, it can be worse than the world and what the world became. It can be worse than this.
What's up, bro? Do something. What's up? Bro, who you looking at like that, bro? Who you looking at like that, bro? You got a problem or something? What's up, bro?
Somebody's getting again. Welcome back, guys. We're back at this shithole again. Follow me on Instagram. I'm popping it right now. Give me that extra support. I just dropped a funny video. Give it a like. Go check it out. One thing I want to tell you, boys, is that we don't have a Telegram. We don't have a WhatsApp. And we don't do giveaway unless we actually mention it in our videos. There's a lot of motherfuckers using...
Okay. Just go and thank the police department that made these things possible for you too. I don't have anything else to say in respect to this stuff. Till next time.